It's been such a fun morning already. There's been a bit of carnage. We've seen a couple people go down hard, a couple boards broken, but great to see the ladies get underway with the elimination round.
So Steph Gilmore, world number 4, Nikki Van Dijk, number 12, and Paige Hareb, number 16. So really important heat for Nikki and Paige.
The waiting period.
And Steph Gilmore right off the buzzer.
Yeah, great to see Steph get a start early. Gets a little bit blown up there, but then Nikki Van Dijk getting her feet in the wax too. Tricky conditions this morning. I think that wave select.
Yeah, we've traveled a lot, especially this year. We went to the Mentawais, and she's just, I mean, here we got Nikki. Oh,
Nikki tucks into the barrel.
Really making that one. But we went to the Mentawais, and we just had such a good time. I mean, she's the best in and out of the water. Rosie, you've spent plenty of time with her as well. Honestly, so is the whole entire CT field. I feel like all the girls now are just unbelievable.
As we see a quick in and out from Paige Hareb. Yeah, you've been able to spend a lot of time with women on the CT.
Maybe punching a few times like, God damn it, let me through. So yeah, stoked to get a heat win, especially out there. It's really tricky, and yeah, I freaking broke my magic board paddling out for my heat. I was just like, great, here's another freaking shocker thing to happen, and I just tried to reset. Glenn ran my backup board down, and yeah, luckily I got that 9.
Tell us about the 9. I mean, you side slip into it and it looked like you're gone from view. We didn't even see you again, and then you emerge. How does that feel?
Elastic, like pulling you back while you're trying to run up the beach. It's not easy.
It's not easy. That first maneuver so strong. And think about, they've just come off the Freshwater Pro where you essentially don't have to paddle. The waves you're riding, they're really long, that 45 seconds, but you're not paddling for your waves, you're not on the treadmill of the ocean, so it is a completely different playing field coming into the Roxy Pro France. Well, you got to take confidence out of that number, because had she finished that off, she would have been up in that 5 range, and it would have been a great base point for her.
Steph Gilmore channeling the barrel. Is she able to come out of it? Looks like we've lost her in it, but I love what she's looking for. A lot sooner than we expect, I'm sure. Nikki Van Dijk with a quick in and out as well. Hopes for that barrel section. A lot of froth and foam in the wave. Rosie, how difficult does that make to even maneuver your board?
So tall, strong, but that water that's moving right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was very far over the falls. Thankfully landed kind of feet first. She looks okay. Grab that board and get out to line up again for Paige Hareb.
You've got to have your wits about you when you're surfing this place.
Having a look now, Nikki Van Dijk drives around that first section. Really nice opening turn, straightens out into the flats. Complete wave. She's looking to improve on her high score of a 3.3 at the moment.
Conditions, taking off on this little shouldery wave. She eyes out that section, lays into it. So good completed maneuver. I mean, if Paige got the 3.8 for that one move, I think Nikki's going to find herself with a good number on the board now. It's a good base point. It's great to just kind of have that completed wave under your belt.
You can't not be.
Yeah.
And, oh, here we have Paige.
Oh, so she makes the late drop. Unfortunately, just hits that kind of stale section of the wave.
Just
A quick flush, and you're just, oh my gosh.
You're in the
Bless
spin
her
cycle.
heart. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that, Paige.
Steph Gilmore now to be in the same situation, so the two of them fighting to make their way back out. They'll do the run around, make it back out to line up again. Nikki Van Dijk, I love that she's charging. Unfortunately, the fins slip out. Unable to complete that wave, but just taking it.
Anyone really, it's just, I think that's why they do this, you know? Oh, and Nikki just goes down here. All the girls are so little, so I feel like sometimes these waves just kind of like manhandle them in a sense. They're so light. See if I had it in me. Here Nikki goes.
Oh, massive drop for Nikki. Unable to make anything out of it, but charging. So yeah, a few more events on the Longboard World Tour. Noosa, example of graceful longboarding and the soul thrown into it. You just had that beautiful like high line to kind of bottom turn out of it. And it was so gorgeous. Something that we would see from Steph Gilmore from the grace factors. We see Steph flying down the line, little check turn to start off with. Big floater and gets the finishing maneuver, so she'll be feeling good to get a completed wave under
Love
her belt.
that solid finish by the queen.
So Steph.
Talk about style, this girl, I mean,
So fluid.
so fluid.
Having a paddle here, Paige Hareb on her forehand. Very important wave for her as well. Tucks into the barrel, comes out clean. Oh, that looks so fun.
You know, that's what we've been talking about, just waiting for that one wave, that that makes it all work. Let's just get another look at it. So Paige takes off. She eyes off that barrel section, sneaks under that lip, disappears for a split second. So a small, I mean, it's a completed wave right now, and that's the main thing. Getting that little tube ride, she's going to change the situation. This, well read by Paige too, when to kind of put on the brakes, slow down, get that barrel.